in Bath. We're in Bath. Let's try and get up to Bathampton. This is actually Bathwick. Well, see the hills back there. Our voyage would have originally taken us, if I was going to do it the full length, I'll wait for this to pass, up onto those hills and around the east side of Bath, but because of that giant hike this morning, it's probably going to be cut short, I think. I must say, it's great to be back in Bath. I hate cities in general, but I think Bath gets an exception. Bath is one of those cities that I actually still manage to enjoy when I come here. It's probably that mix of countryside and city together. That's crazy. I think they're doing a Shakespeare in that tent. So I believe right now we're in Sydney Gardens. I might have got that wrong. And on the map there's a couple of roads that cross the rail track. That might give us access to the direction we want to be going, which is this red road here, I guess. Now, is this the canals or the trains? I think this is the... oh yeah. So that's one of the rail bridges. Is it one that's marked on the map though? That was that straight line that ends in the big house there that they've converted into like cafes and restaurants. Now it's these two tiny bridges in the center of this, so there's a hexagon road thing going on around us right now. But if we cross either of these bridges, we join on to a footpath. Oh, that's the canal path actually. Well, I know that one. No straight link up to here though, is there? Not until later on the canals. Look at this floofy grass. I'm surprised I'm not sneezing. It's almost like wheat. This is familiar territory. This is the actual canal paths. Okay, there's a road up here. I saw some cars go by. Maybe I can find the big hexagon. What are you? Crazy plants. They're just going crazy planting all sorts of stuff, aren't they? Unfamiliar things. Okay, where am I on the hexagon? Maybe follow the road a bit. Right, I think we are here in Bathwick where the hexagon ends. I think we're going to follow this red road here by going up that way. Weirdest ANCAP symbol I've ever seen, by the way. Cool house. And then of course we've got this particular communist symbol. Now the problem with finding, I think, this footpath here is it's really distracting in the city, and I have a feeling I'd miss the public footpath turning by just walking straight by it. So I have to rely on other landmarks. I think there's a fork in the road where a yellow road comes off of this. Oh, this is the A36. I drove in on this. And that is where the footpath begins. Just expand a little gap there. Parkland Avenue. Nice views off there. Okay, behind the Aqua Seat Leon is a public footpath sign. So landmark identified. That one leads down to the canals, I think. So So we are, where are we on the map? We're here on the red line. So only a little while up and the road will split and kink slightly and it should be on our right. But yeah, maybe I can use that to get back down. I haven't figured out if I'm doing a circuit or a straight line yet. Unfortunately blocked by a verge. That house is kind of fake Tudor. There's a verge and then a wall and then a wall of hedge. Can't walk there. Also, not only is it a mix of city and countryside, it's that yellow stone. I love that yellow stone. When it ages really well. You just build anything out of it, and they've built so many buildings out of it. I think is it the Georgian time period everything here comes from? I don't know, it just looks really good. The Bath sandstone. Here we go, I think. We're looking for that. And there's a road off to the left. So I have to get on the right here and figure out where the PF is. Signs around here saying St. George's Hill, and for some reason that sign over there says Village Centre, as if everyone knows what the village is. Maybe they mean Bathampton. It says it spurs directly to the right. So what do we think it is then? Is it that one? Or is there another one? I think it might be that one, but I can't see any signs. I'm trying to locate a public footpath sign. Not there, I just checked because those are houses. St. George's Hill, Neighbourhood Watch, CCTV. I really don't think it's there because there's a house through the trees. It must be this one, but it's not marked, so that's the only thing. So let's just go for it and see what happens. Water smart treatment. It's looking very public footpathy, kind of overgrown and dishevelled. Warminster Road, Bath Reservoir and Booster, Bath Waterworks. Yeah, there's some public footpath signs here. That's what we want. It feels weird doing two separate hikes in one day, but hey. And that does correspond with the map, which I need to widen. Here we are, I've changed it up a bit. We came up here, now the path splits. We can either go left, which I believe is this one. It goes to a swing bridge and the Kennet and Avon Canal, which is on the other side of this hill. It's on both sides. We could access the Bathampton Wood and then come down here. Bathampton down, but it is a golf course, but it does have public footpaths through it. Or we could take the right track from our position to something called Sham Castle, and then down it rejoins some roads again. Not quite sure where exactly. There seems to be more stuff on the left track. There's your choices: up over a little bridge and up a steep hill, or this windy one here, more gradual. Guess that's where they get their water for the works. Look at the leaves. A little bit overgrown. Is that a type of nettle? Looks different. And it has these flowers on it. I'm enjoying this cool bit while it lasts, because we're going to be up out on the down soon, and I think I'll try and get to the summit of the hill. It looks kind of like there's a trig point on the map. I might do a little circuit thing on top to collect the trig point, and then maybe go back and down the other side of it possibly. We've got a stile there, but I don't fancy it. Barbed wire all around. Here we go, I spy a gate. Cattle in field. No! Are you kidding me? Hey, there's a deer. Or is it a dog? Halfway between deer and dog. Keep dogs on lead. Oh, damn it. I thought we escaped them. Oh, this is cool. Latch and locks. It's It's a gravity gate. See, that stretches that out, but it naturally doesn't want to be stretched. Oh, I don't want to bump into cows, dude. What's that? Another public footpath goes that way. Okay. Yeah, no, there are a lot of public footpaths coming off this. I should just go with the map. Get to the open air bit. Let's try and reach the top of the hill. There it is, I think. That can go on again. Wait, what? I was expecting a field. Straight on, I guess. Jesus. Bit of detective work. These are hoof imprints. Pretty sure. So the cows do go here. They go down this little alleyway here. Maybe they'll be here. Ugh. I'll turn back. It's a good thing there's other footpaths, so I can turn back if they're strewn out all over the track. Lovely field there, actually. Let's take a quick look. I don't know how much you can see through there. I thought the footpath was going to end for a sec there, but I think it just... Oh. It just gets really bad. Like... really bad. My dudes, I don't even want to attempt that. There's some rocks on the far hill though, that's interesting. Tall house on the far hill, rocks in the hill like a tor, whatever direction that is. Okay, I'm going to go back and select that other track, I think. This is just a no-go. Bath people, come here with your streamers please. Fade in from black to denote time has passed. Here we are back at this one. It's like a choose your own adventure game, isn't it? You died. Go back a few pages to where this happened. Try a different choice. Okay, we're going up here. There's another footpath choice to the right. Well, where's this one go? Is this still the footpath or is it... No, I think maybe it's saying that this is the footpath and it's not actually saying it's branching. So... is it going to take us in the right direction? It's take us in the wrong direction at the moment. Going that way? Why is it going that way? Surely I want to go that way. Here's no one that goes that way. It just says walk along here for some reason. Okay, let's walk along here. This might be taking me like away from the top. I don't want to go away from the top, I want to go on the top. There's a guy walking there. Is he on a path? So I wanted to go one way that cut across from west to east towards the River Avon and the canal that's in the east, but I think this path is leading me down here along the western side of the hill. Pain in the ass, but okay. I mean, it's not really, I didn't really have any options. Are those guys golfers or are they actually on a footpath like me?
The footpath up here.
Yeah, I was going around that way, but then I got cut off by a very overgrown patch where they didn't cut the nettles and the brambles and so thick. And then it led me in this direction.
I'll tell you the two routes.
Wait, there might be a plinth thing up there.
I'll tell you the two routes that I would use.
Yeah.
This path.
Yeah, there's one.
Here.
That's good.
Right.
Yeah.
There's two ways. One you could cut on up to the top there and come out of the golf course.
Yeah.
And go up that way. Or
so the public footpath is actually on the golf course at certain points, isn't it? Because you can actually go.
That's right. So
across it to get to the top.
That's it. So if you go up there.
Yeah.
If you go up there, follow that. You can take this path, which then takes you to a path up to the golf course.
Yeah.
Or you can follow. There's a sort of semi-path running parallel with these posts.
Okay.
And goes right up.
Is there like a stile over the posts at some point, or there's a gate? Yeah.
The gate goes into the golf course.
Yeah.
Just up there, and then you go across there, and then it marks the path across the golf course.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I might go that way then.
Yeah.
Near the post, perhaps. Thank you for your help. So there's a plinth here, and I guess we can go alongside these posts, maybe. What's it say? It says Bath Skyline. Is that a tour? Helpful dude here says I can go alongside the posts and there'll be a marker at some point to deflect me back to where I should be going. So yeah, I think I was going the wrong way back there. That wouldn't take me to the top. The grass is alive with the sound of crickets. Look at this weird monster. Don't know what's with all these boulders. I think because we're in the city it can't be like a natural arrangement. I think it was just like placed here by modern people. Me not bringing water was a pretty dumb thing to do, considering when I was out on that Mendip hill, what was that called? Beacon Batch, and I felt hot under the sun. I felt like I needed a drink then. I needed water with me. I was like, oh, I should have brought water. And I came out here and just, I had water, I had drinks, and I just didn't pack them. Stupid me. Hopefully something will be open in town when I get back down. Look at this flat rock. I kind of like the shape of it. Oh, we veered off the track a bit, but I think that might be the gate there. Maybe. Someone's gone into a Hulk rage and like completely tossed the bench upside down. Look at the views already. Yeah, there is like some tour on that hill or something. I guess Bathampton, Bath Eastern, North Bath there. A very busy major road somewhere there. I'm going to come off track a sec just to investigate this gate. I don't think that's got any markers on it. It must be a different gate. Hulk smash the bench. Why have they done that? Is it one of the memorial benches? I don't really understand why it's over. Classic memorial benches, that's like an advert. I don't know, if it's a memorial, shouldn't it be upright? I think it should be. Look, it's a memorial to someone. Why would you? It's like knocking over a gravestone or something. Some sort of church down there. Oh, there's the cows. They're all cows. They move in herds. They do move in herds. How'd you do this? Right, here is a gate. Probably says danger golf balls at the moment. Oh my god. You know what else it says? You know what fucking else it says about unicorns and shit? I'm glad it's upside down. Look. Commie nonsense. Anyway, yeah, this is a path through the golf course where there are currently some people playing golf. Risk. We calculate our own risks. Look right, stay on footpath. Make a bit of fence noise. Goodbye, that side of the down. There is a path. I think because of the line of that fence, we are probably here. The path disappeared for a sec there. I thought it was interrupting some guy's game, but he said it was alright. He's probably used to it. There's the golf course. Tracks back. This is a split in the footpaths, so we are now here at that Y because of that. And we've got to go that way, I think. And that's an alternate route. Heading for that post because that seems like a good marker. I'm parched. I'm parched. My mouth is dry. I need to go and get a drink when I get down this hill as soon as possible. Yeah, here we go. Slightly to the right. I hope they don't mean up there, because I'm following this cut groove. Well, it feels to me like we're on top right here, but it does have like a symbol, a little blue symbol for trig point. It says Bathampton down hill, and the height is 204, and there's meant to be a trig, but I don't see a trig anywhere. It's meant to be slightly to the right of the path, but it's not. We're going the same way. Yep, slightly to the left between the trees, I suppose. Wait, now it's saying, I think it's saying go over there. That's giving conflicting signals, dude. The arrow says slightly to the left. There's a new post slightly to the right. I think I'll go to the new post, although the shade does look enticing. Fuck, I did need to go down there, and it would have taken me here anyway along this track. God damn it. Well, that wasn't clear. Slightly to the left, it says again. Trig point, I think I see it. Man. Can we access the trig? Well, I can show it to you at least. Is there anyone up here? There is the trig point anyway. I don't think... Can I go and tap it? It's not going to take long. It's kind of overgrown though. Can I get to it? I want to try and get to it. Oh. There are golf balls. I'm going to try and get to it just to tap it, because it's not far from the path and it is kind of what I've come here for. There are, however, some weird holes in the ground here and there. Here we go. Top of Bathampton downhill. That's it. Let's get back to the track. There we go. This makes it look like the track's ending again, but a little trail of wood chippings there. Okay, I bagged that hill. I think I'm going the wrong direction to get down to the canal and the river on the other side, so I'll just go with the flow of this footpath and figure out where it's going to come out in town. These blue flowers here. Pretty cool. There's a little meadow here. I like the white and blue motif. Alright, we got choices. No, that's where we came from, so that doesn't count. So we don't have a choice. We have to literally go down here. I think. It's not telling me to go in there, is it? It's saying we go around this funny compound and then to the left behind it. Can you either go left or right? I'll have to figure out which way I want to go. Levitation down. Yeah, the signposts have been a little bit of a mess today. That's a shame I can't go and look at this. Bathampton Down Reservoir. There's no views to be had of that at all. What a shame. That would have been nice to see. Why don't they just let people walk in a circuit around the reservoir? They're afraid they're gonna like piss in it and chuck loads of junk in. I suppose so. You know, city people are gross. They do things like this. Danger, golf balls. It's always look right for some reason. Right, I'm looking to the right. Hopefully that wasn't someone who just hit the ball down there. I'm between a person, I'm like, the flag is eclipsing the person back there who's playing. That's not good. There's another one you can take here. Seemingly maybe another one over there as well. So we're at kind of some sort of crossroads thing. Unmarked choices. I mean, it was originally telling me to go this way, so does it still mean it? It looks a little bit dodgy. What's with the red gravel Bizarre. Pink red gravel. What's that about? Very artificial looking. Wait, is this like do I go down there? It's overgrown. I assume I just continue this way, but it's not clear, is it? It looks like at T-junctions with footpaths either side, but we kind of just passed something like that, didn't we? Maybe there's roads. If there's roads, they're not marked on this map either. There's some kind of road. I've got to get around it somehow. Where do I want to go? Left or right? I've got to decide this. I want to go right because I want to go to Bathwick, and I could even get to like Sham Castle, whatever the hell that is. It is currently not very footpathy at all. It's like, I feel like this thing has led me via public footpath signs into like the university campus or something. Like, shouldn't they have? Am I on that, or am I on a real road? Shouldn't they have like gates and things? What's going on here? Is this a public footpath? What's happened here? I should be on this. Oh my god. Let's get out of here. Look at this nonsense. I'm just like, why do you end up falling into this place from the public footpaths? I just came down here and it's like, I'm suddenly here apparently. The map says it's a green footpath, but and there's like west entrance or something. God damn it. And they're like, well, these look like ways into the woods, so how do I... Oh, when the road bends to the left, I can go backwards and then maybe leave that way. Like, seriously, how did this even happen? How did I just fall? There should be like a big, like, impenetrable security gate or somewhere between the golf course and the public footpaths and this, what is ostensibly a university campus that I've just randomly slipped into. It's like, what? How did they... It seems like a big lapse in security to me. Quarry? I can't remember what the map said. Is this like, is this the way out? Or am I somewhere else now? I smell pine. I see pine cones, I smell pine, which is nice. And more to the point, I see a footpath of some kind. I think this might be the thing called Woodland Walk. So maybe I can exit this way. What the fuck, dude? That was insane. How did... I'm just gonna let it go now, but I don't want to go on one of these places. I didn't even know the University of Bath like was here. I thought it was in the centre somewhere. What the fuck? Right, where am I? I think I can't get to Sham Castle now because I don't even know where I am. Is this Woodland Walk? I just have to get to a road at this point, I think. A real road, not one of those fake roads I was just on. Right, I'm up here now, whatever this is. I'm like, I've had one sneeze, by the way. That's the first time that's happened since I've had this trip. Which is good in a way, because it means my hay fever's not really acting up. Yeah, oh man. Let's hope this goes somewhere constructive. Maybe I can jump off to the right somewhere up here. Beware horses in road for some reason. It doesn't really look like the place for horses. There's a weird tall road bridge here. I do not fancy crossing that because I think it'll just take me to even more dumbass like university stuff. Cyclist dismount. Maybe I'm wrong, but where did a girl just came from here? Where does that go? Where do any of these go? Where is this? Where am I? What's going on? Okay. I need to have a quick glance at this and see if I can try and make heads or tails of it again. University is the bottom of Bathampton Hill. I don't know why I didn't see this when I was researching. Where's the road though? It doesn't show that road with the bridge and everything. Where's that? It's so unclear. No, if I continue on the way I've been going, I should get to a real road. Right, we got steps now. We are descending downward through the wood, and I can hear some traffic somewhere down there. What the hell? I don't know what the hell's going on with this. Whoa, there's like a cave? That's crazy. It's like a cave entrance down there. Big rock, and there's like an old wall on top, and then there's this root system, and then it's half crumbled away and turned to rock underneath. It's just really weird, that. I wonder if that goes anywhere deep down. And then there's rock here. Is this like a tour? Is this a tour? They probably cut this. The track's artificial, they probably cut into this. I mean, but there was rock there to begin with that they cut into, right? It was like a tour thing. Look, it's sticking out. I mean, they've blasted into it. Oh, am I still in the university bit? Right, well, if I am, I'm about to leave the entrance, hopefully, and go into normal Roadville and work out what the fuck is going on and where I am on the map. Why do they have footpaths here? I mean, I understand footpaths that would be like part of the campus and included in it, and you can go in a woodsy countryside-y bit, but you're still locked into the... Because schools are essentially like a prison, basically. They're open-air prisons, so you should have a perimeter and stuff. I don't know, man. Anyway, where the fuck are we on the map? We're on one of these orange roads. There are like 4. It's not very helpful. Let's orient the map to where it might be. Okay, let's go to the left then and see if the roads converge with another road. Alright, here is a road that we are T-junctioning onto, and it's got a worrying sign. So I just escaped the university there, and guess what it says on the sign up here? It says university is this way as well, in half a mile. So I don't really fancy going that way. But it also says Claverton, and I can use that on the map. I think Claverton is south. It's just off my, it's Claverton down, just off the south of my map. So, I don't know, we might be here perhaps? So I think we need to go to the right now. We were on something called North Road. Not that the OS has any help with that. Look at that, there used to be a door there. They filled it in. There's a little mini door they haven't filled in. There's a little shrine in it. The stonework in this town is always impressive. There's just so many different examples of just cool, and you don't know when it was done. It all looks kind of historical, like modern people have tried to fit new things into the stonework, but the stonework itself is like predates that by ages, and it's like really well done. All sorts of different shapes and things. And all that same kind of golden colour, light brown. Look, what is this place? Every house, every building, there's brilliant stonework in it. There's like engravings and shapes. Love it. Bathwick Grange. Amazing. Yeah, there's just crazy architecture everywhere. Like, I swear, when I was flat hunting in Bath, before I settled on the one I moved into, like, I viewed a bunch of other properties there, and one of the flats I viewed, I swear, It had a full-on like dungeon downstairs. Like the estate agent showed me around, just like, oh, and this is whatever. This is just the side room, you know. We don't really do much with that. And this is sort of like this dark slanted stone. Like it just came off of the living room or something. It was really odd. And there's just, yeah, there's weird shapes inside and outside all the buildings. But you don't really get it anywhere else in England, to be honest. God, I've been going downhill for ages. The bad thing about that is I don't know when this is going to end necessarily, but the good thing is that I know it will end, and because it's like a valley and I know where the river is in Bath, if we keep going downhill we'll just end up at the river and I'll know exactly where I am at the bottom. How can you not be impressed? Building to building. It's crazy what you can do with this stone. Look at that. All the blacks and the greys, all the rubbed off parts. Also the way the plants and the foliage interact with the stone walls. Cleveland Walk, Bathwick Fields. So we're in Bathwick. I wonder what those fields are. Will they show up on this? Maybe it's this area. It's like public access land there. Widcombe. To follow the Bath Skyline Walk, start by turning around and crossing the road to Cleveland Walk. Oh. Okay. Why does it say on this side of the road facing there then? Apparently that's the start of it. Look at these little pine tree type things. I can't believe how long this downhill has been. I'm still going down. It's a huge downhill. I feel like when I went uphill to climb to the top of Bathampton Hill, it wasn't that much uphill to get there compared to the amount of down I've been doing. It's very, really odd. What is that? I don't really recognise that building, but it seems to be a lot nearer the bottom of the hill, maybe. Sydney building. Huh. Oh, are we near Sydney Park again? Maybe we're alongside Sydney Park. That's kind of where we started. Yeah, I need to go and find a drink. But it's like 16:57. It's almost 5. So most of the main shops will be shutting, so I guess I'll have to go to the more mainstream shops that are open longer and have a look at the other kind of shops tomorrow. Oh, canal? Is this water? Do we have a canal? Oh, okay. Where is this actually? Part of the canal system, but I don't recognise which bit that is. I might have done that walk. Well, the canals here look very beautiful. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you more canals in this video. I was going to, but from the other side of the hill. Okay guys, that was a trip up Bathampton downhill in Bath. Thank you for watching.